Hi friends, it's Miss Drywa. Happy Wednesday. So we're still talking about rocks today. I know yesterday we did rocks, we did igneous rocks, and we talked about them and how they're made from the volcanoes and the lava. You know, we have the different types. The intrusive are in the ground still, they're in the earth, and the extrusive, they were able to exit the volcano, right? Today we're going to learn about new rock. They're kind of piggybacks off the igneous rock. This one's the metamorphic rock. So basically the metamorphic rock was once an igneous rock or a sedimentary rock, which we'll learn about tomorrow, and it's been under pressure under the Earth's surface, and there's tons of heat and tons of pressure, and it changes it, it morphs it into a whole new rock. So it's pretty cool. We'll look at some examples. I'm going to read a little bit about it, and then we'll look at examples and talk about them, and then you'll have a Nearpod. So let's get started. So under pressure, so this is our under pressure rock. Have you ever pressed Play-Doh so hard that it turned into another shape? I have. That's what happens to metamorphic rocks. They were once another type of rock deep in the earth. So remember I said they were once igneous rocks or sedimentary rocks. But the heat and pressing of the rocks above caused the minerals to change. So metamorphic, right, to morph is actually changing. So that's how they got their name. They're metamorphic, the changing rocks. The intense heat can sometimes change the size and shape of the mineral's crystals. So remember, friends, rocks are made of minerals. That's just how it is. So if you have all this heat and all this pressure on a rock which is made of minerals, the minerals then sometimes change because of that heat. So then we have metamorphic rocks. So let's see. So this is an example of a metamorphic rock. You can kind of see how it maybe has like layers, like it's been pressed. You know, if you take, like they said, Play-Doh, so sometimes if I have, you know, blue Play-Doh and red Play-Doh and I smush it together, it looks like a layer, right? But I want to look at this picture. So now this picture is that same rock that we just looked at, but this picture is an igneous rock. And this rock has actually been pressed to turn into this rock. They're the same rock. It's pretty cool because we looked at the grains, right, all these specks, these little spots, when we looked at igneous rocks yesterday. And we said that that depends on the intrusive or extrusive. But for the sake of today, these rocks turned into this rock. So igneous rock turned into a metamorphic rock. It morphed into it. It changed. And that's from all the intense pressure and heat under the Earth's surface. Pretty cool. A couple other examples I want to show you. We have this one. This is a metamorphic rock. Again, you can kind of see that maybe this rock was also once an igneous rock because it looks like it might have had those little grains or those specks, those dots. And now they've changed. They moved because they morphed. They became a metamorphic rock. And same thing with this one here, friends. If you look, it's, you know, it's a metamorphic rock, it is, but it also has some weird patterns in it. A little different than an igneous rock, right? It's a little different, but all the metamorphic rocks, so this one, and this one, and this one, all kind of look similar. They kind of look like they have like layers in them, right? They've all been morphed or changed by intense heat. Super, 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 super hot heat. Whew. All right, friends. So basically, we've talked about now the igneous rock, which is formed from magma and lava. And then when they're deep in the earth and there's a lot of heat and a lot of pressure, those igneous rocks can then turn into metamorphic rocks. So metamorphic rocks are formed from other rocks with intense heat and intense pressure. All right, easy peasy. We're just breaking it down so we really understand the different types of rocks. I think it would be too much if we did it in one day. That's way too much, even for Miss Drywa. So now you have a Nearpod and do the activities and have a great day. Bye, friends.